to hold. The cove's alive with ocean breeze, tropical rhythms flow through the trees. Be in the sand, morning lights aglow. We spark it up and let the smoke flow. A fresh new day, no need to rush. With every hit we lift and hush. Pump it up, it's the morning flow. So with the sunrise, let the good vibes grow. Cove skies high, clouds in the air. Pump it up, breathing without care. Feel the warmth as the morning ignites. Smoke and sway in these cold blue lights. Pass it around, keep the moment bright. Pump it up, let's take flight. Wake and bake, everything feels right. Tropical rhythms guiding the light. Palm leaves sway, waves kiss the shore. One puff in, who could ask for more? Another sip, another spark in hand. Morning magic spreads across the land. No worries here, no stress or rush. We move to the beat with a gentle hush. Pump it up, it's the morning flow. So with the sunrise, let the good vibes grow. Cove skies high, clouds in the air. Pump it up, breathing without care. Feel the warmth as the morning ignites. Smoke and sway in these cold blue lights. Pass it around, keep the moment right. Pump it up, let's take flight. Pump it up, it's the morning flow. Toke with the sunrise, let the good vibes grow. Cove skies high, clouds in the air. Pump it up, breathing without care. Feel the warmth as the morning ignites. Smoke and sway in these cold blue lights. Pass it around, keep the moment bright. Pump it up, let's take flight.
Sunrise gleams on the calm, clear sea. Winds roll soft, setting our spirits free. The cove awakens as the morning breaks. Cannabis sparks with every breath we take. Palms sway wide, shadows drift and fall. Peace flows through us, connecting us all. In this moment, the world feels kind. We leave our worries far behind. Oh, drift with the breeze, let the rhythm sway. Breathe in deep, it's a perfect day.
Like waves on the seas, Man-Bear stories, Europe's wise tone. With every talk we feel at home. Beanz drops beats, keeps the vibe alive. Cove sees coughing, tears fill his eyes. The cove's a haven where joy remains, flowing like sunshine through our veins. Oh, lift your soul, let the music play. Take a breath, let it drift away. Oceans flow right here in the These moments are ours to hold and keep. Sunny days where the crew feels right. Cannabis haze drifts into the night. Peace fills the air and stress unwinds. In the cove we leave the world behind. Sunny days where the joy runs deep. We smoke, we laugh, and good vibes we keep. All packed tight, our moments near. Together now we're all right here. Bask in the sun, feel the warmth run deep. Oh, these moments are ours to hold and keep.
The sun breaks through, it's a brand new day. Cove TV's here to brighten your way. Coffee brews, the rhythm feels right. Spark your morning, let's take flight. Feel the buzz, let the energy ignite. We're your crew, bringing morning delight. So grab your cup and let it flow. Cove TV Morning, let's start the show. Coming up next is the show you know. Cove TV Morning, where good vibes grow. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Wake the world, let's go anywhere. Dawn's first light to the mellow groove. We're here together, finding our move. Conversations flow, hearts align. Cove TV Morning, where moments shine. Whether you're near or miles away, we're the start of a beautiful day. Roll it up, sip it slow. Cove TV Morning, let's start the show. Your head, let the good vibes rain. Cove TV's magic, ease in the strain. Every laugh, every note we play reminds us all it's a brand new day. Coming up next is the show you know. Cove TV Morning, where good vibes grow. Hit that like, don't forget to share. Wake the world, let's go anywhere. Vibes rain, Cove TV's magic, ease in the strain. Every laugh, every note we play reminds us all it's a brand new day. Cove TV Morning, your start, your glow. With coffee, connection, and stories to show. Thanks for joining, we're glad to know. Cove TV Morning, let's start the show.
Good Thursday morning, everybody. What up, Man-Bear? How are you?
I'm horrible, but thanks for asking. No, I'm just kidding. I had to do it. I set him up.
Oh, that's great. It's been a great fucking morning so far. Cheers, everybody. Good morning, my most beautiful Amber. How are you, dear? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday morning.
Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Mindy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning, Kay. How are you? You're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Deborah. How are you doing?
Good morning, Brother Bill. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Ashley Stevens. How are you doing?
Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Ma.
Good morning, Fabi. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Brad Alexis. How are you doing, brother?
Good morning, CJ. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Christina. How are you doing?
Good morning, Lee. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Good morning, Stephen Miller. What's up, man? Been a minute. How you doing, brother?
What's up, Caitlin? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. How's everybody's morning going so far? It's a beautiful morning here in the Cove, but it's not warm in Minnesota. Good morning, Erica. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Let's smoke a little something.
The morning sun climbs through the sky, golden hues where the waters lie. Coffee steaming, a gentle breeze. This is the calm life's meant to be. Feel the sand beneath your feet, the ocean rhythm soft and sweet. Take a breath, let the world fade slow. Start this morning, let your spirit glow. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the warmth by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. The salty breeze fills the air with ease. Palm trees sway with the ocean's tease. A quiet joy, no rush, no race. Each moment feels like a warm embrace. Roll it up, light it slow. Let the worries fade, let the kindness grow. The world is brighter, just wait and see. This is the morning for you and me. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the warmth by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. With me, feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind.
Cheers and good morning, everybody. How's everybody's Thursday morning starting off? It's been a dope-ass great morning so far. Up early, working on some dodgeballness. I'm excited to bring probably a new segment to Dodgeball News Network, so it'll just be a quick little, but it's cool. Daniel, get into that.
Yeah.
Morning. Go ahead, member.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll hear from Dan.
Morning update for January 9th, Thursday, 20-something or another or something. Great morning show yesterday. Stoner Roulette was kind of bullshit. Dab Time totally won the trophy with 2 fucking slots on the wheel. I think that the Rainbow Roulette wheel will work. I think that one worked all right. And good news, I think we got the OG Dodgeball Stoner Roulette wheel back for this afternoon. So we might keep doing roulette on the rainbow wheel. I don't know. How do y'all think about that? But we definitely have the dodgeball wheel back. And speaking of dodgeball, that's right. It is dodgeball today. Dodgeball day. We are in season 4, week 1 of our regular season. The Chronic Crusaders and Blaze Battalion are on bye week this week, so we will not be playing this afternoon, but the other 8 teams will be. But again, I'll let Dan dive into all the dodgeballness here after. We'll do our This Day in History, we'll do our morning speaker, and then we'll do our Dodgeball News Network. And then this afternoon, it's dodgeballness. It's dope. I love dodgeball. If you haven't seen it or are curious, definitely come and check it out. And then tonight, the one, the only Turf Wars, where the Red Cobras will get their 15th property back.
Let's see.
We need 16. We got to break that 15 line.
Me and Coffee would both agree that you have been working on your comedy routine about Turf Wars. So far, so good, my friend.
That's fucking great because, I'm not trying to be a gosh dang stand-up comedian. I'm trying to preach some facts into your life, brother.
I'm just saying, sometimes being a comedian comes naturally to some people as amazing as you.
But it doesn't.
I'm not saying it.
Well, it's one of those. It's fucking funny because it's true.
Okay. We gotta go down that road. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, you want to get
going. All right. No. It's too early. It's too early. Whoa. It's too early.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dope ass great day. If you are not on a dodgeball team, please reach out. We are dodgeball registration is always open until the games are on or until all teams are closed. But once the games start, we close dodgeball registration until the games are over. And if you're not on a Turf Wars team, come and check that out tonight and get on the Red Cobras. Turf Wars team.
The White Tigers.
The white
Tigers.
Red.
I don't know that color. I know White Tigers.
Hey, we got 1 vote to keep the rainbow one for the Stoner Roulette wheel. I like that. What is everybody's thoughts on that? And Bill, we are 4 minutes out. Bill, can you drop that word only? And we'll get that saved for getting stoned words. I didn't mind the rainbow wheel, for real. I didn't mind it a bit. It was definitely something to have to get used to, and to put it together, it didn't take much. And so...
it was clear. You could read it good. Well, because you can read it. It's the difference between the one where you're like, I tried to zoom in, and it zoomed out. And we're like, yeah, that doesn't work.
I think that I'm going to zoom that wheel out just a little bit, so that way, because of the whole D-Deb thing that we had yesterday. That was, I saw the D and the E, and I was like, oh, Deb has these many strikes, and it was not correct. So I think I'm going to zoom the wheel out just a little bit so that way we can make sure to see all of the names.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed the rainbow roulette wheel. I think we could keep doing that.
I agree.
And if we can keep the other fucking wheel for dodgeball, because of the way that it lands on the yellow for the referees, that's very crucial for dodgeball. I mean, it'll work.
It kind of happened. Yellow refs.
I don't think you are on a Turf Wars team, Fabby, but you are, I believe, on Kelsey's dodgeball team. 3 pages back. 2. Too far back.
He went too far back, folks. He'll be right there. 2 minutes.
I'm in season 3 playoffs. Too far back again. Fatty, you are on the Terpene Titans with Kels, Coffin, and Kimmy.
Nice.
Oh, it was literally the last page because we're still in week 1. I'm an idiot.
No, it's just early. You're good.
Shit.
It's early, man. You're good.
2 minutes out. Almost. Make sure you're packing up, heating up, lighting up, grinding up, rolling up. Don't light up. I'm sorry. I always say that.
I know. Wait up. You should say wait up.
It did not. It did not. Though.
What's that?
Oh, he asked if the only would work.
Oh. Ollie Nye. Ollie Nye. Ollie Nye. Ollie Nye.
Only.
Ollie Nye.
'Tis now the final countdown, Amber says. But we're good. Ash has got her word in, so as soon as Bill plugs his word in, we're golden.
I know, I was going to say, I kind of want to use the other word, though. It's the Ollie Nye. Ollie Nye. Bill, the Ollie Nye guy. If I didn't
flash him on screen, I wouldn't worry so much about it. But you know how my OCD is with the shows.
I know. I would just say Bill, the Ollie Nye guy.
Hey, good morning, James. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Good morning, Jeremy. How are you, Boxman Bame? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
What's up?
Bill?
Bill?
Only?
Bill
is the only guy.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, there it is. Much love, Bill.
Right on time.
You are good. Plenty of time, yeah. Oh, it fucking perfect timing. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Scrolling too far.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, everybody. Good morning, Chance. Smoking on that blue fucking dream.
Damn.
What up, man? How are you this morning? Much love, James, man. All the positive vibes sent out to you. That's crazy. I hope everything goes well. Please keep us updated. So what, you just gotta like keep her up all night? It's like, wake up.
Yeah. For certain medical things, like you have to sleep deprive, or you can't eat anything. You have to drink nothing but water for the ultrasounds and shit like that, I think.
So I was thinking doing some funny thing about the Getting Stoned song. I know some people know this, but that song is exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds long. That was not meant to be. That was a straight up coincidence. And that song all started with those vocals. I found those vocals and I was like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah.
And then it just became, well, so like, before all the copyright shits, and I was very adamant about, like, wait, I don't think adamant's the right word to use. I was very cautious and held back, that's a good way to put it, about playing my music, like, on, you know, I had always made my music for me. I didn't show anybody my music. And then, well, it just seemed like a fitting 420 song, and that was the only time we really played music. So then it was like, it's a 420 song, and then it just kind of evolved from there. And now that's all we play is fucking Cove music. But I don't like saying.
Well, I mean, when you get dinged for playing things like Supertramp, it's kind of hard to not play your own music because we're like trying to jam out to the class because they're like ding, ding, ding.
Yes, there is a couple of reasons why Cove music is only at the Cove, because it's the only place you can hear it. If you want to hear Cove music, you guys come to the Cove. It's like fuck Kmart speakers, bro. You want to hear the good shit, you got to walk through Kmart. For real. And also because we can get dinged that way. If it's on like YouTube or Spotify or Apple Music or I don't know, Tunes. I don't know Tunes.
I don't know iTunes. I know Tunes. What?
That's like that kind of just came out as it was. But thank you, Kay. Yep. I really appreciate it. I was super weird. Like even like before I did any of this, like I'd be walking to work. I'd be listening to my music in headphones. Like I'm a loser like that, but still.
No, that's cool. I wish I could have. I wish I could have recorded more of the music I made when I was a teenager because I played so much guitar, man. Like, so you want to know? Okay, here, quick little Man-Bear secret. So I had to find out a way to listen to my music, right? Like after you play it, how do you got to record it? You got to like do something, right? And it's back in the day, so you know we didn't have what we have now. And actually, I think it was around the year 2000. And I recorded my guitar on my answering machine. So I would call my answering machine and my outgoing message, I would just put it on my amp. Like the phone, I'd put a cordless phone on my amp and just play a tune. And someone's like, man, where'd you get that Zeppelin song from? And I was like, what song? Like, on your outgoing message. I was like, that's me. They were like, what? Like, because I had an electric guitar, right? So I was just and they're like, what is that? And I was like, that's me. They're like, no, it's not. And I was like, yeah.
I don't know, like I've said, like on the movie show, like movies are dope, but like music is where it's at to me. Like I can find you some of the most amazing obscure shit that you might or may not have ever heard of. And that's my deep dive. And it's cool with the creationing of music. Because I can dive into all sorts of different genres from like I've been working on like it's a hyper funk drift music type vibe theme song. For real, music helps heal the soul. Music can drive your emotions any which way you want. If you want to be sad, listen to some sad shit. For real, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but I mean like there's some times when like I just want to be mad for a while, like that fucking country song, and like listen to some anger shit. Throw some shit around. It's okay it's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to not be okay, but for me personally, I really have to try to steer away from that sad, mad, depressing.
I have drifted more away from it. I still like a lot of it. I have mad respect for lots of it, but I get it.
Dude, I will walk out. I'll sing Du Hast. Du Hast is not in English. I will sing Du Hast. Oh, yeah. All right? I love, yeah.
But absolutely, like, I don't know, if you listen to sad shit, you're just going to be sad. But it's okay to be sad. Holy fuck, it's a duck in the sky. All right. That's the bill. There's the head. Comes up. Sorry, there's the body. That's totally a duck.
So what's his name from American Pie? The main guy. I can't remember his name. I always forget it. Fuck, what the hell is his name?
Shitbreak?
He's played. Pardon?
Shitbreak?
No, like the main the guy who had fun with the pie.
Jason Segel.
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
No,
that's not right.
Anyways, but you know who I'm talking about, okay? He's in another movie called Night Shift, and he's driving these women of the night around. That's the politest way I could say it. Okay, he's driving these women of the night around, and I know. Oh man, it's gonna kill me. But anyways, he's driving these women of the night around. I'll say it's polite, right? And she gets in the car, and he already knows what she is, and she goes, "Put some smooth jazz on." And he's like, "What? Like you're, like a prostitute? What are you talking about?" And she's like, "My life is hectic enough. I don't need my music to be." And I was like, "Damn!" The way she said that just totally stuck with me. I was like, "That's a good." That's a good point. So for Man-Bear, I do steer away from a lot of the sad, depressing music. It started with that, "If I'd ever known you've been around for so," all those videos of people like passing away and stuff. It got me so sad every time I'd go on Instagram and Facebook, and I just can't do that anymore. I gotta live.
One of my most favorite sad songs is The Wisp Sings by A Winter's Aid. Holy,
I don't know if I've heard that. You know what song I find sad? Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls.
Ooh.
Good
song. We're not gonna play no sad music. We'll play some upbeat shit.
That's true. No, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I love all genres of music. And I'm sorry, the funniest thing that I've heard lately is I love country rap or whatever you want to call it, but my father-in-law called it hick hop. I was like, okay, that's good. Hick hop is good. That's good. Yeah.
I call it, I believe, I mean, not because of I don't have any preference towards it or against it. I feel like it should be called crap country rap. But I like hick hop. I can understand what I've heard hick hop before.
It's like we're gonna get into some deep shit and then we're gonna listen to some crap.
I'm not huge on the whole hip hop genre. Some of them are all right, but all right, let's play a song. Let's go with this one. We'll go with this one, and we'll do the state history. Much love, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Smoke Out! I just started. Much love, man. I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Cheers, everybody.
Strike the flame, let the ember ignite. A spark of truth in the heart of the night. Rolling waves meet the sky so wide. In the cove where we let the world collide. Pass it around, let the moment stay. The coast of beacon, light the way. Every puff a connection is born. Through the smoke we weather the storm. The ritual's here, a bond so tight, rolling together under soft starlight. The fire burns, it warms our soul. In the cold we all feel whole. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Canvas skies, where hearts align. Hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to unwind. Pack it tight, watch the magic glow. A ritual only the Cove will know. From bongs to blunts, it's all the same. The spark unites us, it's not a game. Sip your coffee, feel the rise. The morning haze meets golden skies. Cannabis clouds float high above. The Cove is a haven of light and love. Hand to hand, the circle flows. A place where only good vibes grow. Feel the rhythm, let it stay. Together in the Cove, we light the way. Light the way, let the spark take flight. Take flight. Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, Through the haze, we shine so bright. Cannabis skies, where hearts align. Light the way, it's our time to
Good morning, Mr. Lumberjack Country Bread himself. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Stephanie. How are you? I know the duck is okay. So here we go. This is what I see. All right, Squidward eyes, Squidward nose, and then some Squidwardness. I don't know what this is, but hey, same Stephanie for reals. I do. Blunt Trauma. I don't remember the name of the band, but yeah, I grab it in a fucking matter of a minute. I can know exactly where it's at, okay? That's totally a Squidward. I just don't know what the Squidward is doing, nor do I know if I approve of what he's doing. If I know what he's doing, I don't know. Maybe it's like a, holy shit, it's a camel word. That sounds like a word I shouldn't say in the mornings.
We end up saying those words that we should
Or a
say.
squamble? I don't think I should say that word either.
No, that doesn't sound right.
But I definitely see the two humps. But then there's still got the Squidward head. Man. Holy shit, it's Gary's body.
Oh, it's
What is
Gary.
happening? That's good, Kay. That is good. But I still feel like a camel snail. Nope. Something we shouldn't be talking about in the mornings.
I still can't think of that guy's name from American Pie. Is killing me. It's not. I'm thinking like Jason Statham, Jason Bateman. Nope. Fuck it.
Looks like a dragon blowing fire from the top left. Oh, I can see that. That's dope. Fuck yeah, I see that for sure now. That's cool. I like that, Jeremy. Good morning, D. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday morning. Good morning, Trent. How are you, man? I hope you are having a wonderful Thursday morning. All right. I'll pause this so we don't lose nothing cool. To this day in history.
So you want to hear something interesting I watched last night? I watched Mike Tyson try to beat Mike Tyson in Punch-Out for Nintendo, and Mike Tyson lost to Mike Tyson.
I would lose to Mike Tyson in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
It's so hard. Why? Just
Mr. Krabs, but his head is just yelling about his monies. Oh my goodness. All right.
Yeah.
I gotta find this now. Damn it, Christina. Oh no. Oh no. Sorry. Give me like 37 seconds.
That's not acceptable. No.
All right.
No, not Stifler, the guy who has relations with the pie. I said relations with the pie. That was good.
Good morning, Lynn. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Oh, you're in the right place for sure. All right, here we go, everybody. Because this reminded me of Mr. Krabs yelling about his money. I'm not going to play much of it, but... It's such a dope song. Not even that's a real thing. That's something that does exist.
Man, it's killing me what that freaking guy's name is.
Kay says she thinks she's got it. I think, unless that's sarcasm. It's not December. Oh my goodness. It's the second time this week I've almost put December. I know it's 2025. I just know what fucking month it is. I think it's
March. Smart. I stole it from The Simpsons.
It's Dismember.
Dismember. Dismember. Oh no, wait, that's not right.
It's Schmammery.
Schmammery.
Something we should be saying in the mornings here. Oh, what is happening to this morning show, everybody? Okay, here we go. For reals this time. This day in history. Vicki Bowers.
Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for January 9th. January 9th is the 9th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, with 356 days remaining to the end of the year in most years, or 357 if it happens to be a leap year. Today's word is invest. Invest is a verb that means to commit money, time, or resources to something with the expectation of achieving a return or benefit, such as profit or growth. As in, he decided to invest in stocks to grow his savings, or she invested her savings into a retirement fund. A broader definition of invest means to devote time, effort, or energy to a particular undertaking with the hope of achieving a desirable outcome, as in, she invested a lot of time in learning a new language, or he invested years in building his career. Invest can also mean to endow someone with a rank, role, or responsibility, often formal or ceremonial, as in, the king invested the knight with a title, or the president was officially invested with the authority to lead. Invest comes from a Latin term that means to clothe in or to dress, and was initially used in the context of giving someone a role or authority, literally clothing them with power. First known use of the word invest is in the early 1600s. And if you caught yesterday's episode where we talked about the word investigate, one wonders if these two words are related, and that is a great question. But while invest and investigate might seem related due to their similarities, they actually come from different Latin roots and have distinct origins. Where invest came from a Latin word that meant to clothe or dress, and initially referred to clothing someone with power or responsibility, and later evolved to mean committing resources or effort into something, investigate came from a completely separate Latin word that meant to search into or to trace out. So invest is tied to the concept of clothing or committing resources, and investigate is about tracking or searching. Despite their surface similarity, these two words are not etymologically related. They do, however, metaphorically intersect when thinking about committing effort to discovering or uncovering something, but that's more of a conceptual link than a linguistic one. Today's word was part of a double request by YouTube viewer at ddally8851. Thanks, ddally. And if you have a word you'd like us to examine in this Word of the Day segment, drop it in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, it was January 9th, 1788, that Connecticut was the fifth state to ratify the United States Constitution, making it the fifth state of the Union. Connecticut gets its name from an anglicized Mohegan Pequot word that meant long tidal river, or beside the long tidal river, or Great River, in reference to the Connecticut River that runs through a good portion of New England and comes right on down through the middle of Connecticut. Connecticut is the southernmost state of the area known as New England and is the third smallest state by area, 29th most populous, and fourth most densely populated. Connecticut's official nickname is the Constitution State. Other nicknames include the Nutmeg State, the Provisions State, or the Land of Steady Habits. Connecticut's capital city is Hartford. Connecticut's population has increased every census since 1790, so that's impressive. The state flower of Connecticut is the mountain laurel. The state tree is the charter oak, and the state bird is the American robin. Connecticut. On January 9th, 1861, Mississippi became the second state to secede from the Union in the run-up to the war between the states, commonly called the American Civil War. This is the birthday of James Patrick Page, born January 9th, 1944. We know him as guitarist and founder of the rock band Led Zeppelin. A few interesting things about Jimmy Page that you might or might not have known are that he started out as a session musician, became one of the most sought-after session guitarists in Britain by the mid-60s. Don't know if you remember a group called the Yardbirds, but Jimmy Page was with the Yardbirds 1966 to 1968. When the Yardbirds broke up, he founded Led Zeppelin. Quite an item they were, Led Zeppelin, with 8 studio albums, 4 live albums, 10 compilation albums, 19 singles, and that doesn't even count the video albums and music videos. Led Zeppelin also toured quite a bit. They were together from its founding in 1968 until the death of drummer John Bonham in 1980, which hit Mr. Page pretty hard. As Jimmy Page worked through the grief of losing his friend, he began picking up collaborations and working again. Looks like he's still working, has a website, and I've included a link to that in the description. Jimmy Page. On January 9, 2007, Apple CEO Steve Jobs introduced the original iPhone at a Macworld keynote in San Francisco. Anytime we talk about the original iPhone, it brings up a memory for me of that year at Christmas, 2007. Mom got Dad one of those new iPhones for Christmas. Little slip of a gal my mother was, and she would stand in line for my dad. I'm sure she stood in line for that iPhone, and I know that when the first Krispy Kreme donut place in South Oklahoma City opened up, there was a line of cars about a quarter to a half mile long just to pull in to the parking lot. She got in that line too. Brought 2 big old boxes of still warm Krispy Kreme donuts to the office. What a gal, my mom. It's a little slip of a gal. Back to the iPhone, though. She got him one of those original iPhones for Christmas that year in 2007. He unwrapped it, looked it over, and said, "I don't need this. Can you take it back?" Dad. But the next time I saw him, guess what he had in a little leather holster on his belt? Yep, that iPhone. And I never saw him without the latest version of an iPhone for the rest of his life. When the name Led Zeppelin comes up, first thing I hear in my mind is usually their instrumental song, Moby Dick. In thinking about it, I have found myself surprised at how many instrumentals they actually have. As cool as Moby Dick is, though, today I want to talk about another instrumental song of theirs from side 2 of their first album, a song called Black Mountain Side. Pretty little thing, Black Mountain Side. It was inspired by a traditional Irish folk song called Down by Backwater Side. Down by Backwater Side. As I understand it, this was a song that Jimmy Page played with an unusual tuning on his guitar. He occasionally would do that. I know that they have occasionally played Black Mountain Side together with a song called White Summer on some of their other albums and in concert. White Summer is another one of Led Zeppelin's instrumentals. I don't know that Black Mountain Side was ever released as a single, although it is only about 2 minutes, just barely over 2 minutes in length. So it would be short enough to play on AM radio. I initially heard it on an FM station that played songs you wouldn't hear on an AM radio. Black Mountain Side appeared on side 2 of Led Zeppelin's self-titled first album, Led Zeppelin. Great example of some of Jimmy Page's guitar work. Black Mountain Side by Led Zeppelin. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki Bowers. Thank you so much. We appreciate this day, baby, in history every single day. It's so amazing. And make sure that you are following Vicki Bowers on Facebook, on YouTube. Much love, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are.
Favorite Zeppelin song? You have a favorite Zeppelin song?
It would be. It's so hard to choose.
Bring It On Home for me. Just the intro of Bring It On Home. It dives right into like just music. Like the intro solo is just like, or Bring It Back or Bring It On Home. I think, yeah. But like just there is so many. There's so many.
Yeah. It's I don't know, because like I really do, like she was saying, I do enjoy a lot of the instrumentals.
If you're a person who slowly wakes up, could you not wake up to Stairway to Heaven just starting and just like Stairway to Heaven just going? Like I'm just saying in your morning, like, hey, that's Stairway to Heaven. Like, yeah, I can wake up to that with the birds chirping and Stairway to Heaven going. It's that summer wake up song, you know? There's so many though. Yeah. Jason Biggs was the guy I was thinking of, everybody, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's what everybody answered already too.
Okay, good. Yeah, I always like seeing other people in movies. You know, he got so typecast in that. They're making another one. American Pie 6 is coming out.
Oh, and good morning, Josh. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning.
Inga?
I just don't want to make you miss anybody.
No, I know. I'm just fucking with you. Gotta fuck with someone.
Let's smoke, and then we'll see where we're at with our day.
Sounds good.
Much love, everybody. I don't give a fuck what anybody said, because you fucking matter, because we say so. Damn it. Much love, you guys. Sorry, I don't mean to be so aggressive.
Each step you take, you're carving a way through highs and lows. You brighten the day. The world's a stage, and you're the star. No matter the distance, you've come so far.
You're stronger than you think, brighter than you know. Through every storm you've learned to grow. Every moment, every choice you make shapes the world and the paths we take. The mirror reflects a soul so true. A light in the dark, yes, that's you. Rise above, let your spirit stay. You matter more than words can say.
You matter, you shine like the sun at dawn. Through the night, your light keeps moving on. You matter, you glow like the stars above. You matter, you're the spark of love.
Every tear, every smile you show paints the canvas where your colors glow. The world feels lighter when you're near. You're the reason for hope, the end of fear.
Lift your head, feel the rhythm inside. The heartbeat of life, a rising tide. Each day's a gift, your story's unique. You're the power, the strength we seek.
Don't forget you're a force so rare, a wave of energy we all share. Keep moving forward, let your soul ignite. You matter, you're the guiding light.
You matter, you shine like the sun at dawn. Through the night, your light keeps moving on. You matter, you glow like the stars of dawn. You matter, you're the spark of love.
Cheers, everybody. So what does everybody got going on for their day today? It's fucking Thursday. We got dodgeball. We got turf wars. It's going to be an action-packed day at the Cove.
It is. I can't wait for a turf wars. I can't wait for a dodgeball. You know the worst part of this morning, man? I ran out of coffee.
Oh, no.
I'm like substituting hot chocolate and tea, but it's not the same. It's not the same.
It's not. It's so much not. I'm so sorry, bro.
It's okay. I can get some later, but until later, I'm not going to be human. I'll just be like the coffee-less one. It's fine. I don't need coffee. It isn't the only thing that sustains me throughout the day. Man. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am. I love our Thursdays.
Yeah, I'm just kind of cruising. Maybe I'm just kind of poking around, looking at different possible morning speakers.
I know what you're doing, man. We know what you're doing, bro. You good? You good?
All right. I'm about ready. Do you want to do our back-to-back track attack? And we'll. All right. Hope y'all are having an amazing morning. Make sure that you stop and take a breath.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, take a moment, the world can't wait. Feel the rhythm, let go of the weight. Your strength runs deep, it's always been there. Breathe it in, feel the love in the air. Each step you take is a brand new start. Beanz says you've got the fire in your heart. Lift yourself up, wipe off the dust. In your own strength you can trust. Beanz says just take a breath just for you. Feel the peace as it carries through. Life's a wave, let it lift you high. Each moment glows like the morning sky. Breathe it in, let the calm reside. Find your strength, let it amplify. You're enough and your heart is true. Beanz says just take a breath, just for you. The sun is rising, your soul ignites. Feel the energy reach new heights. Challenges fade, your strength will grow. You've got the courage, let it show. Beanz says stand tall, let the world see the beauty and strength that's in you and me. Every breath's a step toward the light. You're the spark that shines so bright. Beanz says just take a breath just for you. Feel the peace as it carries through. Life's a wave, let it lift you high. Each moment glows like the morning sky. Breathe it in, let the calm reside. Find your strength, let it amplify. You're enough and your heart is true. Beanz says just take a breath, just for you. Just for you.
Go ahead, member.
Do something nice for a stranger.
Yo, It's a new day, time to shine that light. Do something good, make the world feel right. From the Rockies to the lakes, under sky so blue. Man-Bear's got the love and it's all for you. Help a stranger, flash a smile their way. A little kindness can make their day. In this big old world, be the best you can. Man-Bear's got the plan, lend a hand, my man. Be yourself, ain't no one like you. You're rare, you're bold, and you're shining through. Spread that love, make someone's day. Man-Bear's wisdom shows the way. From snowy peaks to skies so clear. Kind words and vibes we all should hear. Stay cool, stay kind, let the good vibes grow. Be the change in the world that we all wanna know. Hey! North where the spirit stays strong. We roll with love, keep the groove lifelong. Hold the door, share a laugh, it's simple and true. We're all in this together, me and you. Grab your boots and your toque, let your heart take the lead. Every small action plants a kindness seed. Stay real to yourself, let the kindness shine. Man-Bear's here to say, the future's divine. Be yourself, ain't no one like you. You're rare, you're bold, and you're shining through. Spread that love, make someone's day. Man-Bear's wisdom shows the way. From snowy peaks to skies so clear. Kind words and vibes we all should hear. Stay cool, stay kind, let the good vibes grow. Be the change in the world that we all wanna know. Wave that flag, red and white, so clean. We're sparking change, building the dream team. Man-Bear says keep pushing, lift up the crew. Be yourself, ain't nothing truer than you. So clean, we're sparking change, building the dream team. Man-Bear says keep pushing, lift up the crew. Be yourself, ain't nothing truer than you. Be yourself, ain't nothing truer than you. Take a breath, let this message guide. Man-Bear's words like a beacon inside. Do your thing, let your true self shine. One act of love at a time divine. Take a breath, let this message guide. Man-Bear's words like a beacon inside. Do your thing, let your true self shine. One act of love at a time divine.
All right, it is dodgeball day. And y'all know what that means. It's a sports morning speaker. And I had all sorts of ideas and who to go with, and I got some really good ones for maybe next time. But this morning, we're going with the one and the only gentle giant himself, Shaquille O'Neal.
Welcoming Shaquille O'Neal to the Hall of Fame are Julius Erving, Alonzo Mourning, Bill Russell, and Isaiah Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, Shaquille O'Neal.
I'd love to thank these wonderful gentlemen for bringing me in. The Hall of Fame committee asked me to choose one, but as all the coaches know that have coached me, I'm not good with listening to rules. So I picked four. You know, these four have done so much for me. Alonzo Mourning, arch nemesis turned great friend. We both entered the league together in 1992. Had fierce battles together. So he dunked on me, I dunked on him. Then in 2006, we joined forces together to win his first and my fourth title for the Miami Heat. Thank you, Zoe. Couldn't have done it without you. Isaiah Thomas was a man who pulled me aside one day at an All-Star game and explained to me how a team leader was supposed to carry himself. We now work together. We're friends. He's a business mentor. Thank you very much, Mr. Isaiah. Bill Russell, give it up to the greatest big man to ever play the game. When I first met Mr. Russell, we talked for about 3 hours. Talked about his life, his game, and what he had to endure as a player. I realized then that I should never complain about anything. Mr. Russell, it means a lot to me that you would honor me on this day with your presence. Thank you, sir. And last but not least, Julius Dr. J. Irvin. Hey, I know he's your guy, and yeah, he's your guy, but he's really my guy. I always dreamed of being as good as Dr. J. I used to dream about this man so much that one time he broke into my college dorm room and woke me up. Remember that, Doc? I thought I was dead. I was sleeping, and a good-looking brother man put his hand on my chest. I was like, God? And I was like, Doc, how the hell you get in my room, bro? I dreamed about this man so much, he moved next door to my parents in Orlando. I dreamed about the doc so much that he answered the phone when I needed basketball advice. And now my idol walked me into the Hall of Fame. Thank you, brother. The great Jim Valvano once said, the greatest gift anyone can give another person is believing in them. So I'd like to start by saying thank you to those who first believed in me. My first thank you goes to my beautiful mother, Lucille O'Neill. We started off alone together in Newark, New Jersey, with you being a single mom. My first recollection was of you fighting with the bus driver because he refused to believe that a 2-year-old could be this big. But I also remember you ultimately convincing him with that right cross, Mama said, knock you out. And him holding his hand over his right eye, agreeing, saying, yes, ma'am, kids 2 and under do right for free. I apologize. Though we were alone, family was never too far away. My great-grandmother, Scylla O'Neill, grandmother, Odessa Chambliss, Uncle Roy, Aunt Vivi, Aunt Velma. Because of the love and generosity of family, Mom and I always had a place to lay our heads and a place where I was able to have my favorite food, which happens to be everything. Then one day, while working at City Hall, Mom met the man who would become the biggest male influence in my life, Sergeant Philip Arthur Harrison. My father, Sergeant Philip Harrison, was a disciplinarian. He was firm but fair. It was my first exposure on how an effective leader operated. And when I didn't listen, I was introduced to his alter ego, affectionately known as the Belt. He was a student of the game. It's because of him I was introduced to the game and developed a love for basketball. He realized that I was going to be a big guy. So I remember he made me memorize 3 names and he would quiz me on them. In his eyes, these 3 guys were gods of the game. Bill Russell, give it up. Wilt Chamberlain. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And Bill, again, I'm honored that you was able to walk me in. And I know that Wilt and my father are in heaven smiling down upon us. And if I know my father, he's up there arguing with Wilt Chamberlain right now, trying to convince Wilt that his son is the most dominant big man to ever play the game. My first exposure to leadership was when I was given babysitting duties while Mom and Dad worked and having to corral my brothers and sisters. In a way, this is where I led my first corporation. My sister Latifah was my VP of dishes. My sister Aisha was the chief operating officer of bed making. And my brother Jamal was my director of leaves. They would always report to me as I would be in deep thought, eating bologna sandwiches and Frosted Flakes and watching General Hospital. Luke and Laura forever, by the way. But seriously, guys, love you. Thanks for always being there and being a part of this enjoyable ride. I can remember the day that gave me great anxiety was when we left Newark, New Jersey, and we ended up in Wildflicken, West Germany. It was really here that started a series of events that would help create the character known as Shaq. It's important to know that my roots started untraditionally with no fanfare. As a matter of fact, I was cut by my coach freshman and sophomore year. And I thought about giving it up. It could have all ended there. But there were three people who would change the direction of my life. Ford McMurtry. Ford, where are you? White guy back there. Ford McMurtry was my first official coach. We had a travel team similar to AAU. And what I loved about Ford is he saw something in me that others didn't. He gave me the freedom to emulate my favorite player, Dr. J. Yes, people, I was a 6'9" guard. I watched the fish that saved Pittsburgh 50 times. I knew all his moves. Next there is Iceman. No, not George Gervin, but Chris Woodard. Chris, where are you? Stand up, Chris. Thank you. Chris was a 6'7" Army-based legend. His Gervin-like moves earned him the nickname Ice. When others didn't pick this scrawny 6'9" kid, me, who couldn't play, who couldn't dunk, it was Iceman who would not only pick me, but push me to hone my skills and pursue my dream of becoming an NBA player. Thank you, Ice. And last but not least, Daddy Dale Brown. My father came in the house one day and I was sitting on the couch, feet stinking, and he just came and threw the paper. Get your ass up, there's a college coach up there, you might get a scholarship, come listen to him talk. I was 6'9", 6'10", couldn't play, definitely wasn't going to college. So I get up there, but before I go up there, I'm like, you know what, I'm talking to a college coach. Let me go in this dictionary and pull out a big word so I seem smart. So the word I chose was extremities. So Coach Brown is talking, and you know, he gets done with the speech, and I go up to him. I say, Coach, hi, my name is Shaquille O'Neal, sir. Can you send me a program to strengthen my lower extremities? And Coach Brown looked at me and he said, sure, how long you been in the Army, soldier? I said, I'm not in the Army, I'm only 13. What? Where's your father? I was like, he's in the sauna. I want to offer you a scholarship right now. And he offered me a scholarship on that day. Coach, thank you. But before I made my mark at LSU, my family and I would leave West Germany and move to San Antonio, Texas, where I would attend high school. It was here where I was given my first nickname. Coach Joel Smith and Dave Maduro would lovingly refer to me as big old son bitch. They would find, true story, they would find unique and wonderful ways to express their love. For example, Coach, I need some shoes. I can't afford no size 18, you big old son bitch. Coach, what time is the game? I don't know, but you big old son bitch, you better get 40 points and 22 rebounds. And when we won the state title in 1989 with an impressive 36-0 record, they both called me and said, you big old son bitch, we love you. I knew you can do it, big old son bitch. I actually thought my name was big old son bitch. I can remember one time the announcers, 7-1 from San Antonio, Texas, Shaquille O'Neal. That's a big son bitch. That's a big old son bitch right there. Excuse my language, children. It's also here where I realized the cliche is true. There is no I in team. Couldn't have done it without Doug and Dan Sandberg, Joe Cavallero, Darren Matthew, Rob Dunn, Eric Baker, Dwayne Cyrus, just to name a few. And then it was time for college. And as I mentioned before, I didn't choose LSU. LSU chose me. There was no way I was letting down Coach Brown. But once again, it was time to eat a big slice of humble pie as I played behind two of the greatest players ever to grace LSU history, Chris Jackson, Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, and Stanley Roberts. These guys set the bar high. I knew what I had to do to get to their level. It's funny, but one of my motivations was to hear what Dick Vitale would have to say about me. And that day would happen. December 1990, LSU versus Arizona. Dick Vitale comes in the locker room and gives a scintillating speech. I don't know what scintillating means. He uses it, so I'm going to use it. Versus Arizona, gives us a speech, and then he pulls me to the side and says, Shaq, they got Chris Mills, they got Brian Williams, they got Sean Rooks, they're ranked number 2. You might not win, but have a good game. And in my mind, I'm saying to myself, thanks, Dick. Thanks a lot, Dick. But it was at that moment where I realized I could create my own destiny. And thanks to Mr. Vitale, I ended up with 28 points, 19 rebounds, and I don't think he realized how much he motivated me and pissed me off at the same time. I do want to thank the people in Louisiana, Mr. and Mrs. Mallet, Pooney and Dane, Gino, my favorite restaurant, Webb's Barbershop, Sean and Bud Connors, and the rest of the family. Because I heard Mr. Vitale say that when Shaquille O'Neal decides to leave LSU, he will be the #1 pick. Made me comfortable in trying my luck in the NBA. I'd like to thank the DeVos family and Orlando Magic for drafting me in 1992. I'd like to thank Dennis Scott, who showed me what it was to be a professional. I'd like to thank Penny Hardaway. We had some impressive years together. I'd like to thank Nick Anderson for missing those 4 free throws in a row in my first NBA Finals. I'm just playing, Nick, but when I was writing this speech, I was like, you know what? It'll be pretty funny if a terrible free throw shooter criticized a bad one. And then I said to myself, damn, I should have listened to Rick Barry. And then I also said to myself, you know what? I'd rather be a terrible free throw shooter that in about 15 minutes will be in the Hall of Fame. So Rick, thanks, but no thanks. Too damn big to be shooting underhanded. After Orlando, I ended up in LA. Kazam 2 was not yet in production. But what was in production was the beginning of a new Laker dynasty. First few years were not easy, filled with trials and tribulations. But Jerry West and the Buss family and their objective of rebuilding a dynasty knew exactly what to do. Bring in the Zen Master Phil Jackson. Many may not know this, but Phil always made us meditate in a room filled with sage. Scotty knows what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know what sage is, but I know what it smells like. So one day I'm sitting in a room, me, GP, and Kobe. I've never been high before, but if this is high, I think I was it. So I'm sitting there and finally I have a conversation with Phil. I said, Phil, come on now. And Phil says, it's not, it's the cousin of cannabis. So I said, okay, Phil, whatever that means. So starting today, Phil and I will be opening medicinal sage dispensaries all across the U.S. I'm telling you, we used to be in that meeting like this. I'd like to thank Big Shot Bob, Brian Shaw, Rick Fox, Horace Grant, Tyronn Lue, Devin George, Gary Vitti, Mike Penberthy, Dale Harris, Miss Rambus, Miss Buss, and last but not least, the great Kobe Bryant, a guy that would push me. Kobe Bryant, a guy that would push me and help me win 3 titles in a row. Would also help me get pushed off the team and traded to Miami. But it was in Miami where 2 of my favorite people helped me obtain my 4th championship, Pat Riley and D. Wade. But I'd be remiss if I didn't name other key players: James Posey, Jason Williams, Antoine Walker, Hall of Famer Gary Payton. Stand up, Gary. Udonis Haslem, and Hall of Famer Alonzo Mourning. Miami Beach will always be one of my favorite cities. I'd like to thank the Harrison family, Don DeLuca and family, Miami Beach PD, Doral Police Department, Mata Ramos, Steve and Henry, Prime 112, Dr. Kopp, and Barry University. Then after Miami, I played in Phoenix. I'd like to thank Steve Kerr. He was the first general manager to actually call me and say I was being traded. All the other times I found out because of loud-ass Stephen A. Smith on ESPN. I'd like to thank Mike D'Antoni, Steve Nash, Maury Stoudemire, Phoenix training staff, and my neighbor in Florida, Grant Hill. After Phoenix, I played with the King in Cleveland. After that, I went to Boston and played with 3 future Hall of Famers. Paul the Truth Pierce, Kevin Big Ticket Garnett, and one of the greatest shooters of all time, Ray Allen. So it's been quite a career, and nowadays what motivates me is applying the life lessons that I learned from my parents so long ago. I learned to be giving. Happy to say that my mom and I are approaching our 25th year of Shaka Claus. You don't know what Shaka Claus is? I put on a Santa Claus thing and I go around and I pass out toys. Thank you. Happy to say my mom and I, we are approaching our 25th year of Shaq's Giving. So we go to homeless shelters and feed them what we would eat on Thanksgiving. You know, Gary, fried chicken, macaroni, throw some cornbread on that thing, some iced tea, some collard greens. Happy to say that I built the state-of-the-art movie theaters in low-income area where I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey. I also learned to work hard, but not to take myself too seriously. Like sitting in a Buick I knew I couldn't fit in. Hey, they paid me $3 million. What you want me to say, no? Hey, yeah, it was like $3 million. I was like, I fit. Overall, I've done my best to be a good role model to the youth and to those who would look up to me. My message to the youth has always been the same. Never give up, work hard, and continue to learn. Not only do I talk the talk, I try and walk the walk. I left LSU in 1992. 2000, I received my bachelor's, so my mom said she was gonna whoop me. Mama had an alter ego too, and the name was Bigger Belt. In 2004, I received my MBA. In 2012, I received my doctorate in education. Speaking of the youth, I have 6 wonderful children. Three daughters. My oldest, Tahira, stand up, baby. Stand up. This is my oldest, Tahira. She doesn't know this yet, but after she graduates from college, she will be attending law school. Amira, me, stand up, baby. Amira, who loves volleyball and basketball, I think you should choose LSU. Your daddy knows some people. I can make a call for you. When I go to Mimi's volleyball games, the parents hate me because I be telling them, spike it in their face, baby. I want all this bloody right here. Spike it in their face. Oh. Love you, Mimi. My youngest baby, Miara, stand up, baby. I don't like to put pressure on my babies, but She works out with my sons, and I think it's fair to say one day if she continues, Miara will probably be the best women's basketball player ever. She's that good. Then I have 3 boys. Miles, stand up. Miles doesn't know this, but after college, he will also be attending law school. Yes, you are. Already paid for it, cuz. Already paid for it. Then there's Sharif. Stand up, Sharif. My son Sharif is already one of the top high school juniors in the country, and I hope to see you up here one day, son. And last but not least, my twin, Shakir O'Neal. Stand up, Shakir. If you ever want to know how bad I was as a little kid, you need to meet Shakir. Damn, he bad. We had a conference a couple weeks ago at his school, and the principal was complaining, and I just started laughing. And he was like, "Miss O'Neal, is it funny?" I was like, "No, it's me. I've seen him before. It's me." But Shakir is also a fabulous little player, and son, I hope to see you up here as well. My kids are the best kids in the world because they understood that in daddy's line of work, I couldn't make many PTA meetings. I missed some birthdays. I missed some Christmases. I missed some school plays. I'd like to thank Arnetta and Shawnee for being wonderful mothers. Stand up, please, baby. Stand up. You guys have done a perfect job. Thank you. But there's 2 things my kids always knew. 1, not to disturb daddy during nap time on game day. And they knew that daddy's love for them is unconditional, and it still is, and forever will always be. Love you guys. I'd like to thank the fans, mothers and daughters, fathers and sons. Every time you rooted on us, please know I heard you, especially when I missed free throws. Shaq, bend your knees. Shaq, concentrate. Shaq, play defense. Shut up. I found so much inspiration looking into your faces. You guys were a part of every win. Thank you for being such a big part of our league. Appreciate you very much. Give yourself a round of applause. Got to thank the commissioners, 2 best commissioners in sports, David Stern and Adam Silver. Stand up, guys. So you hear? David and Adam, stand up. David's not here. These guys have taken NBA to heights that none of us could have imagined, and they've done it with integrity. I'm proud of my relationship with them. And David, even though you suspended me 10 times, hold on to the amount of $4.2 million, I still love you, David. But if you want to write the check, I'll take it. Tax-free, please. And lastly, I have to acknowledge the people that have been particularly influential in my life. My first agent, Leonard Armato, who taught me how to maximize my potential. Thank you, Leonard. My uncle, Mike Parrish. My uncle, Jerome. For those who don't know Jerome was always the guy sitting behind me on the bench eating popcorn. Smacking me around, bossing me around. Thanks, Uncle Jerome. I'd like to thank Lester Nispel, my business manager. Dennis Roach, Gary Uberstein, Perry Rogers, Colin Smeaton, Cynthia Atterbury, Kenny, Chicago, Chef Thomas, Chef Alex, Alex Miami, Derek, Mustafa, Karen, Rock, Gina, and a guy who cared for my father from the time they both retired from the Army until he passed away, Uncle Bert Solomon. Thank you very much. Stand up, Uncle Bert. My father couldn't be here with us tonight, but I left the seat empty for him. And I know he's watching, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you guys for everything. Today is a great day of honor, humility, great sacrifice, and resolve to keep on keeping on. I'd like to thank the Hall of Fame committee. I'd like to congratulate the other Hall of Famers. AI, you was a bad boy. You was. Two quick stories. You know I like to touch guards up when they come in the lane. It's no secret. I'm going to put them on their ass. You know that. So the first time we played AI, I told Gary, I said, let him go baseline. I'm going to touch him up. I touched him up. He came back the next 5 times. So it got to be a point where we started playing chess. If I touch him up too many times, I'm going to be sitting over there next to Sage smoking Phil. And he'll take over the game, or I just have to let him go. So I let him go. Congratulations, AI. Yao Ming. Yao Ming was the first to block my shot 3 times in a row. And people like to say he's 7'7", but he's really like my favorite convenience store, 7-Eleven. He was a great player. And he tricked me. 3 years, I never spoke to Yao, as I thought it was a language barrier there. And then one game, he hit me with a Akeem Olajuwon bing, bing, fadeaway. And I said, hey, Yao, nice move. And he said, thanks, my brother. I said, whoa. You speak English? He's like, Shaq, you never talk to me. Of course I speak English. Damn. I'd like to thank David Levy and the Turner family for giving me this great life after basketball. It's a true honor to be a part of this great fraternity. At the age of 10, my father said, son, if you listen to me, you told me this day would happen. And hopefully when a father's quizzing his son on a great big man of the game, hopefully Shaquille O'Neal's name will be in the answer. Thank you very much for attending tonight's ceremony. Just want to say, Shalom, Avida Sain. Alex, how you say bye in Spanish? Adios. Salam alaikum. And peace. Love you guys very much. Thank you.
Okay, that was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
That was great. Man, I didn't know. I learned a lot about Shaq today that I didn't know, and that's amazing. I didn't know that he fucking went through so much shit like in his early career. I didn't know he was cut. I didn't know he started in Germany.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get the teams wrong here, but there's a story about he had a birthday, right? And he had a game the next day, but the game was an away game, okay? So he wanted a whole bunch of seats for his friends and family, right? But the other team and the stadium said no. So he went and absolutely destroyed them and got like one of his best games ever because he wanted 20 seats or something. And they're like, nah, you can't do that. And he's like, it's my birthday. So he went and partied all night and then came in and just stomped them. And I was like,
man.
Yeah.
He's always been one person I always said that he talks a lot of shit, but he can back that shit up. You know what I mean? He's always been a shit talker, and I can appreciate that very much. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Shaq. The Kobe Shaq rivalry was great.
Yeah. And then the fact that he went to Boston with Garnett, Pierce, and freaking Ray Allen. So Ray Allen is an amateur actor who's been in at least 2 or 3 basketball movies. One was He's Got Game, which has got that movie He's Got Game, and also Harvard Man with the chick who played Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Sarah Michelle Gellar. Really good movie.
Yeah, I mean, I loved the Celtics for a while, but if we're talking Ray Allen, it's Supersonic time, baby.
Yeah, I know. And oh, you want to go back farther and go Gary Payton and Sean Kemp? Because I was a Kemper and I was a
Oh
yeah,
man, so many amazing names that I haven't heard
Oh,
in a long,
we
long
could be
time.
here for 7 hours just talking
For real.
basketball, bro.
Like I said, I don't know,
Sorry.
if you can't find motivation in a good success speech like that, in an induction speech, it's amazing to hear people who have utilized the things that kind of we talk about, the morning speakers talk about, who stand at that podium where I don't necessarily like say I see myself, but in a sense, you know what I mean, like the top of the mountain, the top of the hill, whatever it may be. I think it's cool.
I love that he mentioned AI, which is Allen Iverson and Jason Williams, White Chocolate. Two of my favorite all-time ball handlers, which is I have to call them that because they had the best handles in the damn game.
Yeah.
And they went around everybody. There's not a player in the NBA that actually stopped them every time. Not one. They got around everybody.
So we can talk all sorts of different players, but the best NBA coach of all time is easily Phil Jackson. He took 2 garbage teams and rebuilt them at different eras and won multiple, like back-to-back championships.
And if you want to talk about coaches after, I'm going to go with Steve Kerr.
Yeah, I'm glad that he brought up Steve Kerr, too, because he changed the game, too.
Yeah. Think about where Steve Kerr came from with his championships with the Bulls, and then going into coaching. It's like it was the perfect guy to become a coach.
I want to say he took a couple-year break between the Bulls and the Lakers.
I'm pretty wrong, sure,
but I think he was. Yeah, and I want to say that like they reached out to him. They specifically went and got Phil Jackson to coach the Lakers.
Oh, yeah,
because of the way he coached, like back in the mid to the late 80s when when he started coaching for the Bulls, it was a garbage team. They had nothing.
Oh, I know. And then like I was talking about when Jordan came into the league, and he played for the Bulls and Phil Jackson, and like I don't even know if it was Phil Jackson when it started, but when he came into the league, a lot of the old timers like Wilt and all them were almost gone or already gone. So Jordan came in at the perfect time, as why he was so good too. His timing was perfect.
All right, we'll play a song and then we'll dive into our Dodgeball News Network. Everybody stick around. Anything dodgeball you want to hear about, Dan Fielder, the man, will cover it. But it's wonderful to see you guys in the Cove this morning. Much love.
Where mornings glow, a place where hearts find room to grow. Coffee's brewing, the day feels right, sparking joy in the morning light. Palm trees sway, skies painted blue, every moment feels alive and true. We gather here, a paradise divine, Cove, where vibes align. It's good to see you, the day begins. In the Cove, where connection wins. Cannabis clouds and sunshine's kiss. Together we rise in a morning like this. The breeze runs free, a canvas painted with tranquility. Coffee warms as the herb ignites, uniting souls in the Cove's delight. Golden sunlight kisses the shore, a rhythm of peace that we all adore. Together we dream, together we stay. Our path each day. It's good to see you. The day begins in the Cove where connection wins. Cannabis clouds and sunshine's kiss. Together we rise in a morning like this.
What up, Europer? Good morning, man. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Europe-tastic morning.
Yerp, yerp.
What up, Nathaniel? How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Hey, best of luck, Denise. Positive vibes, dear. Keep us updated.
He's good. He's good. He's good.
All right.
Oh.
Here we go.
Good morning, Dodgeball fans. This is Dan Fielder, coming to you live from the Deep Dive Arena, where the energy is palpable as we gear up for week 1 of the Season 4 regular season. After an electrifying kickoff tournament over the weekend, the teams are back to grind it out in regular season play. With Blaze Battalion and Chronic Crusaders on their bye week, 8 teams are set to take the court today, each hungry to rack up those all-important points. Remember, these regular season games count directly toward the standings, with 2 points awarded for a win, and trust me, every single game will matter as we march toward the playoffs. This morning, we'll break down the matchups, the stakes, and what to watch for as the teams battle it out for early season momentum. Buckle up, Dodgeball fans. It's going to be a fast-paced, hard-hitting day of action right here on the Dodgeball News Network. Let's get into it. Let's take a moment to rewind and relive the thrilling action from last weekend's Season 4 kickoff tournament at the Deep Dive Arena. With Blaze Battalion and Chronic Crusaders on there by week, 8 teams took the court, battling it out for the first gold medal of the season. The weekend was packed with drama, comebacks, and intense one-on-one showdowns, reminding us why we love this sport. From underdog performances to powerhouse statements, every set delivered something special. So, grab your coffee, settle in, and let's break down the action that set the tone for this brand new season. Quarterfinals. Match 1, Ganja Guardians versus Hash Hitters. The opening match of the tournament was a battle of resilience and strategy as the Ganja Guardians took on the Hash Hitters. Set 1 began with the Guardians coming out strong, leveraging their defensive coordination to gain an early advantage. Despite the Hitters' best efforts to fight back and force a one-on-one showdown, the Guardians emerged victorious to take the lead. In Set 2, the Hitters turned the tables, coming out with an aggressive strategy that left the Guardians struggling to keep up. With only 1 foul in the set, the Hitters cruised to a decisive win, evening the match. The final set was a nail-biter. The Guardians started strong, taking out almost the entire Hitters lineup early. However, the Hitters mounted a heroic comeback, clawing their way back to a one-on-one finish. In a stunning display of determination, the Hitters clinched the set and the match, advancing to the semifinals. Match 2, THC Troopers versus Kodiak Kings. The second quarterfinal saw the seasoned THC Troopers face off against the debuting Kodiak Kings. Set 1 began with a false start, but quickly evolved into an intense back-and-forth battle. The Kings built momentum midway through the set, but the Troopers fought hard to bring it to a one-on-one scenario, where they emerged victorious to claim the set. Set 2 was another hard-fought contest. Both teams traded blows in a foul-heavy match that kept fans on the edge of their seats. The Kings managed to outlast the Troopers in the final moments, leveling the match and forcing a decisive third set. In Set 3, the intensity reached its peak. Both teams pushed their limits in a foul-heavy showdown, but the Troopers' composure and late-game surge allowed them to edge out the Kings and secure their place in the semifinals. Match 3, Terpene Titans versus Dabwheel Doomers. The third quarterfinal showcased a clash of styles, with the methodical Terpene Titans going up against the agile Dabwheel Doomers. Set 1 was a clean and competitive game, with the Doomers using their speed and reflexes to gain the upper hand and take the set. The Doomers carried their momentum into Set 2, coming out strong and maintaining control throughout. Despite the Titans' efforts to fight back, the Doomers' relentless pressure proved too much. They secured the set and the match, advancing in straight sets. Match 4, Maple Leaf Rush versus Yellow Submariners. The final quarterfinal featured the Maple Leaf Rush against the Yellow Submariners. Set 1 began with a false start, but the Submariners quickly found their rhythm, picking up steam mid-game. Despite a strong push from the Rush to bring it to a one-on-one finish, the Submariners emerged victorious. In Set 2, both teams continued to battle fiercely in a foul-heavy contest. The Submariners showed their signature resilience, pulling ahead late in the game to claim the set and the match in a clean sweep. Semifinals. Match 1, Hash Hitters versus THC Troopers. The first semifinal was a high-stakes clash between two aggressive teams. Set 1 saw the Troopers come out strong, building an early lead and holding off a late push from the Hitters to secure the set. In Set 2, the Hitters regained their footing, trading points with the Troopers in a tightly contested game. Their determination paid off as they edged out the Troopers to even the match. The decisive third set was another thriller. Both teams displayed remarkable skill and grit, but the Troopers' ability to capitalize on key plays in the closing moments allowed them to clinch the match and advance to the finals. Match 2, Dabwheel Doomers versus Yellow Submariners. The second semifinal featured an intense battle between the Doomers and the Submariners. Set 1 was a closely contested affair that came down to a one-on-one showdown, with the Doomers narrowly edging out the Submariners. The Submariners responded in Set 2, delivering a flawless performance to dominate the set and force a tiebreaker. In Set 3, the Submariners continued their strong play, overcoming the Doomers in another one-on-one finish to secure their spot in the finals. Finals, THC Troopers versus Yellow Submariners. The championship match was a fitting conclusion to a thrilling tournament. Set 1 was a hard-fought contest, with both teams exchanging points in a foul-heavy game. The Troopers' late-game composure allowed them to edge out the Submariners in a one-on-one finish to take the lead. In Set 2, the Troopers showcased their tournament pedigree, maintaining their focus and picking up steam late to secure the set and the tournament championship in straight sets. The THC Troopers' dominant performance sets the tone for the rest of the season, while the Yellow Submariners' strong showing solidifies them as a team to watch. The Season 4 opener delivered excitement and drama, setting the stage for an unforgettable year of dodgeball. And now, dodgeball fans, we shift our focus to the team that dominated last weekend's tournament, the THC Troopers. Their impressive run through the quarterfinals, semifinals, and a nail-biting finals matchup with the Yellow Submariners showed everyone why they remain a force to be reckoned with. Let's hear a word from the THC Troopers coach, reflecting on their victory and what's ahead for this powerhouse squad.
Thank you, Dan. First off, I want to say how proud I am of this team. Starting the season with a gold medal is a testament to their hard work, focus, and relentless drive to succeed. It wasn't just about winning last weekend, it was about setting the tone for the entire season. Last season, this team achieved incredible success, bringing home multiple gold medals and establishing itself as one of the most consistent performers in the league. That legacy isn't something we take lightly. It's something we build on, and this tournament win was a great first step in proving that we're still at the top of our game. This weekend, the Troopers showed exactly what they're made of: resilience under pressure, adaptability in the face of challenges, and an unwavering commitment to each other. Whether it was the intensity of the quarterfinals or the grit of the finals, every player stepped up and gave their all. But this is just the beginning. Winning the tournament was important, but the season is long, and we're focused on improving with each match. There's a target on our backs now, and we welcome it. This team thrives under pressure, and we're ready to prove ourselves again and again. To the fans who've been with us through thick and thin, your support means everything. You're part of the Trooper family, and we're excited to share this journey with you. Let's keep the momentum going, one match at a time. The THC Troopers are here to make their mark this season.
And with that inspiring message from the THC Troopers coach, it's clear this team has their sights set on another dominant season. Their performance in Week 1 sets the bar high, but they know the road ahead is filled with tough opponents.
Hey, good morning, Magic. Good morning, Cornbread. Morning, Waxy. Good morning, Kels. What up, Kels? I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful morning. Good morning, Angela. All right, we're going to dive into our league standings. I'm going to stop it right there. All right, here we go.
Now, let's turn our attention to the league standings and see where all the teams rank as we head into today's regular season action. First place, THC Troopers, 5 points. The THC Troopers made an emphatic statement to open Season 4, clinching the first gold medal of the year at Deep Dive Arena. Their sharp strategies and tournament-hardened resilience were on full display throughout the weekend. Led by Captain Zach, the Troopers showed why they're considered a powerhouse in this league, starting the season atop the standings with 5 points. Second place, Yellow Submariners, 3 points. The Yellow Submariners showcased their signature grit and creativity, advancing to the finals in the opening weekend. Captain Amber's leadership was instrumental in their strong showing, and their silver medal performance earned them a solid start to the season. With 3 points in hand, the Submariners are ready to continue making waves. Tied for third place, Hash Hitters, 1 point. The Hash Hitters opened their campaign with a strong performance, earning a bronze medal during the weekend tournament. Their aggressive style of play and precision in key moments highlighted their potential. Captain Ash will look to build on this early momentum as the regular season begins. Tied for third place, Dabwheel Doomers, 1 point. The Dabwheel Doomers matched the Hash Hitters with a bronze medal, displaying agility and coordination in critical moments. While they fell short of advancing further, their performance proves they're a team capable of climbing the standings quickly. Their focus now shifts to consistency in the weeks ahead. Fifth place, Blaze Battalion, 0 points. On a bye week for the opening tournament, the Blaze Battalion didn't see action over the weekend. Known for their tactical teamwork and clutch performances, Captain Beanz and the battalion are sure to come out strong in the regular season as they aim to build on last year's championship success. Sixth place, Chronic Crusaders, 0 points. The Chronic Crusaders were also on a bye week during the tournament, using the time to refine their strategies and prepare for the grind of the regular season. Captain Kofsey and his squad will be eager to get their season underway and prove they've addressed last year's struggles. Seventh place, Ganja Guardians, 0 points. Despite showing flashes of brilliance in their quarterfinals match, the Ganja Guardians fell short of earning a medal in the opening tournament. Known for their defensive coordination, Captain Crystal's team will need to find their rhythm quickly to make a mark in both the standings and upcoming games. Eighth place, Terpene Titans, 0 points. The Terpene Titans had a tough start to the season, unable to progress past the quarterfinals in the tournament. Captain Kels's team will aim to bounce back with their signature creative strategies and catching skills as the regular season unfolds. Ninth place, Maple Leaf Rush, 0 points. As one of the league's new teams, the Maple Leaf Rush faced early challenges in their tournament debut, falling short of earning a medal. Despite this, they showcased flashes of potential, and Captain Nikki's squad will look to improve as they settle into the league. 10th place, Kodiak Kings, 0 points. The Kodiak Kings, another new addition to the league, showed grit and determination during their opening weekend matches, but couldn't secure a medal. Led by Captain Man-Bear, the Kings will use the regular season as a proving ground to establish themselves as a competitive force. And that wraps up the league standings coming out of Week 1's weekend tournament. While some teams are already making their presence felt on the leaderboard, others will be looking to make their mark in today's regular season matchups. But before we dive into the action, let's take a look at the stories that have everyone talking. It's time for this week's headlines. The opening weekend of Season 4 gave us plenty to talk about, from incredible on-court moments to some big off-season shakeups that left fans buzzing. Let's take a look at the top stories shaping the league this week. Headline 1. Man-Bear leaves Titans, joins Kodiak Kings. In one of the most talked-about moves of the offseason, Man-Bear, a foundational player for the Terpene Titans, made the surprising leap to join the expansion team, the Kodiak Kings. The move is seen as an opportunity for Man-Bear to take on a leadership role and help build the Kings into a competitive force. Despite falling short in the tournament last weekend, the Kings showed flashes of potential, and Man-Bear's grit and experience will undoubtedly play a crucial role in their growth. As for the Titans, they'll be looking to regroup without their former star. Headline 2. Kells leaves Ganja Guardians to captain the Titans. The Ganja Guardians faced a major shakeup this offseason when Kells, one of their most versatile players, departed to take the captaincy of the Terpene Titans. Kells has already made her presence felt, bringing a new tactical mindset to the Titans despite their early tournament exit. Meanwhile, the Guardians are adapting to life without Kells, relying on Captain Crystal to anchor the team. Both squads will be under the microscope as they adjust to these changes in leadership. Headline 3. THC Troopers dominates season opener. The THC Troopers wasted no time reminding everyone why they're one of the league's most feared teams. Their gold medal performance at Deep Dive Arena showcased their trademark resilience and ability to perform under pressure. Captain Zach led the charge with precise play and sharp decision-making, helping the Troopers secure victories in both the semifinals and finals. With their first gold medal of the season, the Troopers are already staking their claim as early favorites. Headline 4. Yellow Submariners shine in finals run. The Yellow Submariners proved their mettle in the opening weekend, earning a silver medal after a hard-fought tournament. Captain Amber's leadership shone brightly as the team showcased their trademark creativity and grit. Their semifinal victory against the Dabwheel Doomers highlighted their ability to perform in clutch moments. Although they fell short in the finals against the Troopers, the Submariners have set the tone for what could be an exceptional season. Headline 5. Expansion teams struggle to find footing. The Maple Leaf Rush and Kodiak Kings had a challenging debut weekend, failing to advance past the quarterfinals in their first tournament. Despite this, both teams displayed promising moments, with standout performances from key players like Man-Bear for the Kings and Nikki for the Rush. While their opening tournament didn't yield any medals, fans are eager to see how these expansion teams evolve throughout the season as they gain experience and develop their chemistry. From blockbuster roster moves to electrifying tournament performances, the opening weekend of Season 4 has already delivered plenty of drama. As the season unfolds, these headlines will undoubtedly shape the narratives and rivalries we'll follow all year long. Stick with us here on the Dodgeball News Network for all the stories, action, and analysis you need to stay in the game.
All right. We'll play a song, and then we'll dive into the games for this afternoon. I'm very excited for Dodgeball this season, this year. It's going to be dope. That's all I got.
It's going to be awesome.
All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody.
We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth. Energy electric locked in the groove. Beats are kicking, clouds drifting by. Riding these waves, reaching the sky. Vibes on high, moving with flow. Feeling alive as the rhythm grows. Dancing free, no limits, no lie. With the crew, just vibes on high. Oh, yeah, yeah. Vibes are high, no coming down. We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth. Energy electric, locked in the groove. Beats are kicking, clouds drifting by. Riding these waves, reaching the sky. Vibes on high, moving with flow. Feeling alive as the rhythm grows. Dancing free, no limits, no lie. With the crew, just vibes on high. Just vibes on high. We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth. Energy electric, locked in the groove. kicking clouds drifting by, riding these waves, reaching the sky. Vibes on high, moving with flow, feeling alive as the rhythm grows. Dancing free, no limits, no lie. With the crew, just vibes on high. We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth, energy electric, locked in the groove. We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth, energy electric, locked in the groove. Beats are kicking, clouds drifting by, riding these waves, reaching the sky. Vibes on high, moving with flow, feeling alive as the rhythm grows. Dancing free, no limits, no lie. With the crew, just vibes on high. Oh, yeah, yeah. We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth, energy electric, locked in the groove. We got the vibes on high, rolling smooth, energy electric, locked in the groove.
All right. It's time for our matches for this afternoon. Here we go. Who's playing who?
And there you have it. This week's top headlines capturing all the drama, moves, and moments that are already shaping Season 4 into one for the ages. But as the dust settles on these stories, it's time to look ahead. The stage is set, and the anticipation is building for this afternoon's matchups. Let's dive into the action and reveal the games that will define Week 1's regular season kickoff. Match 1, Maple Leaf Rush versus Hash Hitters. The Maple Leaf Rush step onto the court for their first regular season matchup against the powerful Hash Hitters. The Rush, with their tactical awareness and endurance, will look to make a strong statement in their league debut. Meanwhile, the Hitters, fresh off a bronze medal finish last weekend, will aim to assert their dominance with their signature aggressive playstyle. This matchup promises to deliver high-energy action and a test of strategies right out of the gate. Match 2, Terpene Titans versus Dab Wheel Doomers. With Kells now at the helm, the Terpene Titans are entering this season with a fresh sense of purpose. Their first test comes against the Dab Wheel Doomers, known for their lightning-fast reflexes and clutch performances. The Titans will need to execute their creative strategies flawlessly to overcome the Doomers' agility and coordination. This game could set the tone for both teams as they navigate the challenges of Season 4. Match 3, Kodiak Kings versus Yellow Submariners. The Kodiak Kings, under the leadership of Man-Bear, take on the resilient Yellow Submariners in a battle of grit versus creativity. The Submariners will aim to build on their silver medal finish from last weekend, showcasing their ability to rally under pressure. On the other hand, the Kings are looking to solidify their presence as one of the league's newest teams and start their season with a statement win. Expect a fast-paced and hard-fought game as these two teams clash. Match 4, THC Troopers versus Ganja Guardians. In what's sure to be a thrilling matchup, the tournament-winning THC Troopers face off against the Ganja Guardians. The Troopers, led by their relentless and adaptable gameplay, will look to carry their momentum from last weekend's gold medal victory. Meanwhile, the Guardians will rely on their defensive coordination and stamina to challenge the league's most dominant team. This game is a test of endurance and strategy, with both squads vying for a crucial early season win. And that wraps up this morning's coverage on the Dodgeball News Network. It's shaping up to be another incredible season as we kick things off with this afternoon's matchups. The energy is palpable, the stakes are high, and every game today carries the weight of setting the tone for the rest of the season. From the debut of our expansion teams to the evolving dynamics within veteran squads, Season 4 is already delivering on its promise of unpredictability and excitement. Don't forget to tune in for live coverage of all 4 matchups this afternoon as we bring you the action straight from Deep Dive Arena. Thank you for joining us here at the Dodgeball News Network, where dodgeball isn't just a game, it's a way of life. This is Dan Fielder, signing off for now. We'll see you on the court this afternoon.
Much love, Dan. Thank you very much this morning, brother. You're having a wonderful morning wherever you are at Deep Dive Arena. That's where you are.
Yeah, it's going to be good games today. That's for sure.
Yes, I'm very excited. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got for dodgeball.
Yeah.
It's been a great morning. Great morning speaker. Shaq was dope. That was awesome. Great this day in history. Love the Led Zeppelin coverage this morning. That was great.
Oh yeah.
And of always, Dodgeball News Network. Yeah, those were the headlines that it gave me. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so if you are interested in joining a dodgeball team, let somebody know. We'll get you. Well, we're in bye week right now, Bill. But next week on Saturday, we'll be playing on Saturday. So let's go Blazers. All right, everybody. With that being said, I think we'll smoke one more and call it a morning show. Hand it over to Man-Bear. Man-Bear.
Awesome this day in history. Amazing morning speaker. I love Shaq, man. He's a great character. He's actually got some really good music too. He's an amazing DJ. If you want to go check out Shaq's music, he's pretty awesome. Make sure you spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for a stranger. Do something nice for yourself. Do something nice for your friend. And we'll see you this afternoon for some dodgeball.
Much love, all you amazing people. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a wonderful, wonderful morning. Thank you, Vicki Bowers, for this day in history. Great speech from, it was an induction speech, but still a great speech from Shaq. I like that very much. He's a very funny dude. Like, he's just naturally very funny. And awesome dodgeball coverage. I'm very excited for this afternoon. Let's go Submariners. Let's go Hash Hitters. Y'all got this. And then Turf Wars tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss out. Hashtag first placers. But just saying. But until then, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful morning. Make sure that you are following everybody involved in the Cove TV production team from the Man-Bear. Chester Copslot, thank you for letting the Cove use your page. That's probably, I'm thinking, it's in the next couple of days that'll be, And what we'll do is we'll do shows on both for a couple mornings, and we'll transition back to the Cove page. But we'll deal with that when that comes. Make sure that you are following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Much love, Europe. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. If anybody has any questions on any sort of rig street, mystery boxes, Europe Boy, please reach out. We will help you out and get it figured out. A couple more days left on the Europe Boy, so make sure you get in on it. Make sure you're following Mad Productions. Just released an album yesterday, Metaphorical Menace. Definitely go and check it out. Much love, Magic. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And make sure you're following the one and only Dabber Chick. Much love, Kels. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you to anybody and everybody that helps support the Cove. Cove TV is brought to you by viewers like yourself, and we appreciate it very, very much. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful, incredible morning. That's all I got. I don't know. Much love, everybody. Deuces, Bruces. I haven't said that in a while.
The morning started with a story to share. Vicki B's history brought us there. From lessons past to hope anew, the morning speaker shared wisdom too. Cove TV's been your morning delight, bringing good vibes to start the day right. To all who watched and shared their time, you made this morning simply sublime. Simply sublime. For watching, you make it bright. Cove TV brings the morning light. From Beanz to Man-Bear, we've shared the groove. With you, the mornings always improve. The mornings always improve. With coffee in hand, or maybe awake and bake, that's the plan. Your smiles, your laughs, your spirit so kind. You're the reason Cove mornings shine. you. Wouldn't shine without you. Thank you for watching, you make it bright. Cove TV brings the morning light. From Beanz to Man-Bear, we've shared the crew. With you, the mornings always improve. The mornings always improve. It's more than a show, it's a family we've grown. A place where positivity's always shown. With every sunrise, we'll meet anew. Cove TV mornings are thanks to you. Thanks to you. For watching, you make it bright. Cove TV brings the morning light. From Beanz to Man-Bear, we've shared the groove. With you, the mornings always improve. The mornings always improve. Cove morning shine because of you, because of you.
Much love, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. We'll catch you guys this afternoon.